Continuing with St. Germain's discourse. When you use an affirmation, dear ones, keep in mind that it is the power of God alone that is the sure, certain fulfillment of your call, and consequently there need be no rush or mental strain involved at all. As certainly as you say the words in the center of your being, the manifestation is going forth, and that for which you are calling is coming into being. Nay, it is already. The affirmations below are of inestimable benefit to all who seek the light, to those who aspire to mastery, and to my students I especially recommend them. I am the living light. I am the presence of God. I am. I am the open door which no man can shut. I am here, I am there, I am the only presence everywhere. Of all affirmations, however, the one what I recommend to you above all others, which will, if used steadily, with full understanding of its meaning, raise all human activity into the ascended-master-octave is, I am the resurrection and the life. And for this reason it was the one most used by the Master Jesus, and the one which made his raising of his own flesh form possible. If you remain calm and humble, yet determined in your dynamic application, you will, through the activity in your own feeling world, become aware of the raising activity of this call above all others, and begin to understand its full meaning. A more profound meaning is not to be found in any other expression in any language on the earth today. It was by the use of this call, and this call alone, that Jesus was able to accomplish what he did, and what he has done. So too can you do, and it may, and I dare say it will, be easier for you, for the cosmic light has reached a greater expansion today than it had at his time, and greater assistance from the Ascended Master Octave may be given, and is being given, and will continue to be given, until all America and the earth itself is raised into that sphere of light and attainment where all God's children are one once again with their own God selves, and it is one world without end. So be it, so shall it be. And so, dear ones, if you will use the I am, you will open wide the floodgates from the Ascended Master Octave for us to flood you with an assistance, fill your worlds with a light you had not dreamed possible. As you join our ranks, you will further see our great wisdom in releasing the teachings of the use of this expression through the English language and the American people at this time, for it is in America, through the continued use of and obedience to the law, and the use and application of these affirmations, which are a part of that law, and daily application made by each individual in the individual's own words, that the greatest light and the greatest freedom that the world has ever known will be made possible. Mark my words, the light cannot, never has, and never will fail, for the light of God never fails. The light of God never fails. The light of God never fails, and the presence of God is, I am, is that light. Thank you. Now, there is another discourse, and this again is Godfrey Ray King. Dear hearts, and you are my dear hearts, would you let me share with you some thoughts regarding my experience here on your beautiful earth? Perhaps if we just have a heart-to-heart talk, we shall have an understanding between us, which would, I assure you, give me great pleasure. Then don't you see, the assistance that I can give you will be so much greater. Since it was not so very long ago that I cleared from the earth, I decided that as many of you are today faced with the same things that I was faced with, I would come to show you now in this way, and that by sharing some of my thoughts concerning what I had to undergo, I might be of assistance to you in helping you clear your worlds of every last vestige of your humanly created limitation, so that you may walk forward absolutely free in the knowledge of your sure, certain victory. And that victory, for all hearts that will give obedience to the great law of the I Am, is a certainty, as sure as I am speaking to you here now from the ascended master-octave of light. Chance, dear ones, has nothing to do whatsoever with your success on the ascended master path, for whosoever you may be and wheresoever you are in life is a direct result of your own effort and the activity of your own life stream at one time or another, though I know many of you certainly wonder during many an experience why you are going through some of the trying things you are faced with. Many a surprising thing there may be that rears its head for you to deal with that you had never expected to encounter in a million years, if at all. But take courage, dear hearts, I say to you, all experience that the sincere student of the law is faced with is not by chance, but is a definite part of his growth and evolution, a definite part of the plan of his life stream, and must be faced and squarely dealt with. I say this with all the certainty of my being, as I am here before you now. You must face your experience, and there are no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Just get with it, as you like to say. You must learn to be in the world. You can no more escape difficult experience and still continue to grow than you could expect to breathe were you to live in a vacuum. Why? Experience is the very grist for the mill on which you are nourished and grow in mastery. And without experience, you could not become master. Without the world, how could you overcome the world? Without experience, how become master over your experience? And so the lesson that you must all learn is, be in the world, but not of the world.